and welcome back to my channel, Night Owl Collage. I'm Amber, and today we are starting the Crafty Christmas in July 24 collaboration hosted by Sweet Pea Papers. So this collaboration is going to run from July 1st to July 31st, and there are lots of collaborators, 25 collaborators, and there's going to be each one of us is going to do at least 4 videos through the month, one each week. So there's going to be over 100 videos to watch. So you're just going to have a ton of ideas. They're also going to be a drawing on August 1st for some great prizes. And all you have to do is you have to go to the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. That information will be in the description box below. Post your pictures of your creations there in the group in Sweet Pea Papers and or in junk journal tutorials and more, and then you'll be entered in the drawing. That's all you have to do is post pictures of your makes. So with this collaboration, we had some designers give us some kits to work with. Lots of beautiful kits. These are the designers of the kits. We've got Line Dot Arrow, Cara Branding Creations, Nonstop Paper Crafts, Crafty Dragon Creations, Natty and Moon, Studio 28E Journal Creations, The Trucking Scribe, Beauty and Books Company, and Paperomia. So what I'm going to be working with, the Cozy Christmas Kit this week. And it is a collaboration kit by Line Dot Arrow and Nonstop Paper Crafts. It's really, really pretty kit. But this is not only a Crafty Christmas in July video, I was also tagged in a game. So there's a game that was created by the Paper Monkey. I think her name is Carrie, the Paper Monkey. She started this game where we just make a tag, any kind of tag you want, simple tag, simple project, and then you tag someone else in your video. You should have seen who I'm tagging in the title of the video. Let's get started. The hashtag for the tag game is Tag Your Turn, and I was tagged by Lori, the Old Paper Lady. So check out both their channels. I need to tell you guys, I actually have started my design team. So I so far have 4 members on my design team. I will put their information down below, but we have Bumblebee Crafts, we have Lori, like I said, Lori, the Old Paper Lady. I have Tia from The Soul's Chamber. She doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she's on Instagram and TikTok. And we have Terry from Scrap and Craft with Terry. So definitely go check out all their channels and see what they're making, because they're great artists, great designers. So let's get started with our Crafty Christmas in July Tag Your Turn project. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be using the Cozy Christmas Kit by Line Dot Arrow and Nonstop Paper Crafts. And this tag is going to be like a something you can give like a gift card or like a flat ornament. So this tag actually opens up and you can put a little gift card in here, or something like a flat ornament that you can put in there. This one's a little tall, but it still fits in there. And that just closes up, and then you have writing space on the back. So let's get started on that. So I am using these papers from the Cozy Christmas Kit. This one was made from the Golden Christmas Kit, and that is also Line Dot Arrow. So if you like these paper, well, this one is a different kit, but these papers here are from line dot arrows golden Christmas. Okay, so we're gonna start with, this is my prototype here. I want to make sure this is in the middle. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of fold it where I need to cut this side. Okay, I have backed this because this, we're gonna cut this open and this is gonna be on the back of the doors. So I did put another backing sheet on there. So I'm gonna cut this down. Okay. And the tag is 8 inches tall. So I just need to cut, you know, I'm using US paper, so I just need to cut 1/2 inch off of that, off the bottom. Make it 8 inches. And across is 3 3/4 inches. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and cut that. Okay, so this piece is 3 3/4 inches wide and 8 inches tall. And then it's backed. So this is going to be the back of the tag, and I have also backed that because you're going to see that through the window. So let me see where I want to cut this. I think I'll just cut it from the side here, straight from the side at 3 3/4. That gives us enough writing room, I think. Actually, let me cut just 1/4 inch. I want a little bit more writing room. I'm gonna cut off that much. And then make that. Okay, so this is gonna be like this. This is gonna be the back of the tag and the front. Oh, I gotta cut off that 1/2 inch at the bottom. Okay. So this is going to be front and back. Or do I want to do it this way? Well, this is, we can write on this, so we're going to do it this way. Okay, so now we're going to set the back to the side, and we need to create this window. So I've cut a square that is, or a rectangle that is 2 3/4 inches wide and 3 7/8 inches tall. So that will give you enough space for a like a gift card. So I'm going to come on the back and trace around this. I think I want to bring it down lower this time. On this one, I brought it up pretty high just because I wanted this little calendar to be centered. But I think I'm going to bring it down just a little bit lower. Make sure that I have this centered. Okay, so now I'm just going to trace around this so I know where to cut. So we're going to do some cutting and some scoring. Okay, there's my window. I also need to make the midline at 1 3/8 inches. That'll be where we're cutting the door open. So that's 2 dots at 1 3/8 inches, and I'm just gonna draw a line. So that's going to be the center of our door. Okay, let me grab my, okay, I need a bone folder or a scoring tool. I need my cutting mat, and I need my X-Acto knife. My X-Acto knife wants to hide right now. Okay. I can't find my metal ruler, so I'm just gonna have to use this. So we're not gonna cut these two sidelines. We're gonna score those. So we're gonna cut the top, the bottom, and the middle to make this door opening. Okay. There's the top, the bottom, and here we go with the middle. I've never done the Christmas in July stuff, so I'm kind of excited to break out all the Christmas stuff and do that. Okay, now we need to score along those lines there. So I'm just gonna bring my ruler, make sure that we get it in the right place. So I'll be doing a video, a Christmas craft video each week in July, and I'm pretty sure those are going to be on Fridays. All right, let's open these out. Fold them back. And if you have a little bit of pencil line, you can just go ahead and erase that now. It was so nice of the designers to donate these kits to the collaborators to use for Crafty Christmas in July. So thank you, big thank you to all the designers. I was going to design one myself, but I just didn't have the time. Okay, so this is our door. All right, and now we're gonna take the back. Actually, no, we're gonna do this like belly band right here. I just gotta figure out what kind of belly band I want. So I wouldn't want it to be. Let's see, what would I want to use? What would look nice? I don't really like, well, that's okay. If I use the green, that's too matchy. Let's use this. Let's use this. Okay, so I'm going to use about I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna cut it at 1 inch wide. Okay, so that's gonna be our belly band here. So now I'm going to take this belly band. I'm gonna take my DonnaBerryArts glue and we're going to start gluing that down right at the center. You can eyeball the center here. I'm gonna say like this is the center where the doors open, so I'm just gonna bring that up. Glue that down. And do the same down here. We're gonna glue this down. And I'm just going to kind of roll this down along the center so I know that I'm getting this straight. Okay. So now we open that and we have our belly band. And now we're going to glue these two pieces together. Don't need this anymore. So I'm just going to put glue all around the top, these sides, and the bottom. Don't get the glue on this part of the belly band or the doors. So we'll just get this all glued up. Okay, I don't want this to dry too much, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this part down. Okay, and then we're gonna glue down the rest of this. Okay. So now we have the doors that open like this. We have a spot here where we can, let me find my piece. Let's put a little ornament in there. How about that? Like that. So to keep this closed, the closure I'm using, there is this sheet like this in the kit, and I'm using 2 of these. Okay, I backed one of them, and I need some ribbon. You just cut a piece of ribbon off here. I need this ribbon too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, looks like kind of like a button. I'm going to use my pinking shears to cut a circle around here. Get a little bit of, I want to embellish it a little bit, give it a little bit more pizzazz. I also want to thank Terry at Sweet Pea Papers for inviting me to take part in this collaboration. I always love taking part in collaborations. It's really fun to do something new, and to work with other great creators. Just be a part of something great like that. So I'm always up for a collaboration. Love doing them. And so thank you, Terry, for inviting me. I really appreciate that. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to keep this one, the one that's not backed, I'm going to glue right on top of this. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for that. This is such a cute little embellishment. Okay. I'm going to add that right there. And then I'm going to glue half of it we're going to glue half of it to the left hand door. Okay, so I'm going to open this door. I'm going to come right into the middle here. I'm just going to eyeball it. Stick that right on there. And the reason we have 2 pieces is that we're gonna be inserting this door in between these 2 pieces so that it closes. So I'm just going to do this way. Just gonna, this I can use my DonnaBerryArts because I'm not gluing it to fabric. So we're just gonna glue that to the paper. So this side won't be glued, so you'll be able to slip that door in between there. So we're just gonna press that down and let that dry. So you see here, this is a slot that this door will go into. So just this side is glued to the door. Okay, so got that. Now we're going to add, let's add some ribbon. I think I made this 3/4 of an inch, maybe. No, I made it an inch. So I'm going to glue this to the bottom with Fabri-Tac. That off, and then I'm going to cut the top in a tag shape. I'm going to use this one. So I have my card I use as a template, and I'm going to cut, sticking. Got glue on my scissors apparently. I'm just going to cut that off and then cut this side. Okay, so we've got our tag shape. And then I'm going to use this piece as an embellishment there on that ribbon. So I'm going to take a moment to get this cut out, and I will be back in just a sec. Okay, I've got this cut out. I'm going to use some metallic ink. This is my favorite gold metallic ink. It's Ali Edwards metallic gold ink. So I'm just gonna kind of brush that on there with just the ink pad and use Fabri-Tac to glue that down. What a fun little game too. I like the play on tag. Well, that's pretty cool. I gotta come up with a fun game like that. Any suggestions? Okay. If you have any suggestions for fun challenges or games, let me know, because I think that would be so much fun to start. Okay. I've got that. This should be dry now, so we can tuck that in between. Just like that. And then I'm going to put an eyelet in here. Actually, I'm going to just go up straight from the center of the door. Let me use my, I don't know where I put, oh, there's my blue pen. And we're going to put our eyelet right there. And let's go with gold. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do. So on this one, what I used on the front, what I used here was imitation gold leaf. So I'm not gonna, I mean, that's kind of, it's time consuming, so I'm not gonna use that in this video, but I will show you how I did it in case you would like to use that. So first, you just use a paintbrush, and I use this metal leaf gilding adhesive. So you paint on, take your paintbrush and you just paint on where you want the gold leaf. So then you have to wait about 15 minutes because it's blue colored, and then when it turns transparent in about 15 minutes, then you lay your gold leaf, your imitation gold leaf, over the glue. Let it set for a few minutes, and then you take a soft brush and brush the excess away. And that's all there is to it. So it's easy to do, it's just, it takes some time. So for the glue to set and dry. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to use a Posca paint pen in metallic gold, and I'm going to actually use this on the edges, just like this, and then I'll do the gold border with the paint pen. Okay, either of these work pretty well. This is a Uniball Signo broad, it's metallic, but I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use my Posca paint pen. Let me get a sheet here, shake that up. Actually, oh, there is my metal ruler. That's my metal ruler. I'm going to use that as a guide. So I'm going to do a pretty thin border, and if the paint isn't flowing, just press the tip into the paper. And it should start flowing. It's kind of a little watery. Let's see how that turned out. Oh, yeah, that didn't turn out so great. Let's see. I need something to clean that off. Okay. We'll do this kind of leafed over here. That's okay. Just gives it character. Okay. Let's go to the bottom. All right. So that did not work as well as I wanted it to. It worked fine on my other one, but for some reason it did not want to work today. So on the back, I am going to actually use the other pen. While that is drying, I'm just going to cut a piece of ribbon for the top. I'm going to make this like 1/2 inch. Okay. Just going to tie that in a bow. I'm trying to decide if I want to put paper on the back of this, like this one. I don't think I'm going to. I think it looks, this is fine for writing on. Yeah, it's got this writing on it. So let me see what it looks like. If I put this on, yeah, I think I will do that. I'm gonna put some of this gold metallic ink. I'm gonna use glue stick for this. Oh, I got some gold ink on there. And yep, that wasn't dry. So that's smudged. Oh boy. Okay, so now let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Uniball Signo. I'm surprised this is smudging so much, because usually with my experience with Posca pens, they dry very quickly because they have acrylic paint. But when I was using it, was pretty watery, so that might be the reason it's smudging so much. Okay. There's that. I think I need to add something because of the smudges. I think I'm gonna add this little bulb here. There, that will fit right in there. Okay, and then let's put our ribbon in. Okay, let's see. I do want to put something there as well. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, we covered up that smudge. We covered up that smudge, and we're going to put our little ornament in here. So gift card, ornament, just a little note to say hi, Merry Christmas, whatever you would like to slip in there. I'll close this back up. How cute is that? So we've made 2 Christmas tags for Crafty Christmas in July and Tag Your Turn. So I am tagging Kirsten. I think it's Kirsten. Maybe it's Kirsten. Let me know which one it is. But I'm gonna say Kirsten. Kirsten at Adventure in Crafting and Art. She is a lovely lady, lots of fun, very creative. You'll love her, so go check out her channel, and hopefully she'll be able to do the tag. Thanks again to the designers for Crafty Christmas in July, and for Terry at Sweet Pea Papers for putting that all together. I'll see you Monday for the Junk Journal Madness, and I'll be coming up with a design team project for Crafty Dragon Creations, and then on next Friday I'll have another Crafty Christmas in July project, and we'll be seeing some projects with my own kits from my new design team, so go check them out as well. Lots of things to see and lots of ideas to get you inspired. So I will see you again soon, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.